For this notebook, it's called Ecosystems Interactions. And I'm actually going to, when I go over the answers, I'm going to make it full screen because that's been a problem for you all. People have told me that they cannot see the answers because it's so small. So maybe if I make it full screen, you'll be able to see it better. But we shall see. So the first slide, Ecosystem Interactions. If you need the website at any time, click on the paw prints. Slide 2 is just a table of contents. Slide 3 is also another title slide. This slideshow takes a little bit to load, so please be patient. That's also on the Canvas page, so just bear with it while it loads. Not sure why it takes so long to load. All right, so predator and prey either eat or get eaten. Type the definitions below. So we have a predator and we have a prey. A predator is the organism that does the killing or the hunting, and the prey is the organism that gets killed. So predator-prey relationship would be that the lion eats the zebra. Okay, that's a predator-prey relationship. The zebra, however, is not a predator to grass. It is just a prey. It is not a predator to grass. So keep that in mind. So predator is an organism that does the killing, and the prey is an organism that gets killed. All right. The next one we have prey social behaviors. Click the elephant. So if you click on the elephant, it takes you to a video. What behaviors did you see in the video? So in the video, the adult elephants are quick to protect their young and their own kind, and they scare away the lions. So adult elephants are quick to protect their young or their own kind, and they scare away the elephants. So what that means is the elephants are in a pack or a herd, right? So a herd of elephants. And since they're so large, if they work together, they can actually scare off the lions. The next we have are types of predator social behaviors. So if you click on this video, it'll open a video about some wolves hunting. And so the wolves hunt in packs and try to separate one bison so that they can get the food they need. The wolves cannot fight the whole herd, but they can fight an individual. Okay? So the wolves can't fight the whole herd, but they can fight an individual. So they work together to isolate one individual. Here we're going to answer some questions about predator and prey looking at this graph. So what was the hawk population in 2020? So the hawk, can I move this? What if I do that? Okay. So the hawk is the orange and the mice population or the mouse population is this like a lighter color here. What if I do this? This lighter color here. And the orange is the hawk. So what is the hawk population in 2020? If we go here, we see that it is about 500. What is the mouse population in 2014? So if we go down to 2014, we look at this yellow, it's about 750. And what is the mouse population in 2020? So if we go to the mouse population in 2020, it's about 750. You can go a little bit above if you want, but about 750 is fine. Next, you're going to circle the correct answer. As the number of mice goes up, what happens to the number of hawks? So remember, hawks eat the mice. So as the mice population goes up, what happens to the hawks? So let's look and see. As the mice population goes up, oh, look at there. The hawk population also increases. So it increases. As the number of mice goes down, what happens to the number of hawks? So let's look here. Here we have a decline of the mice population. What's happening to the hawk population? There is a decline. So you see that the graphs are almost identical to each other. Just the hawks their population is generally lower. The mice population is generally higher. However, they follow the same trends, right? As the mice goes up, the hawks go up. As the mice go down, the hawks go down. As the hawks go up, the mice go up. So on and so forth. You'll see that there's a little bit of a lag between the hawk population and the mouse population, and that's because the hawks have to have enough food, so they have to wait for the mice to populate before they can follow suit. So here, let me go back. So slide 9, competition for resources. This is where this section begins. And there are two types of competition. Type the definitions below. So interspecific are different species competing for the same resources. So that would be like lions and tigers competing for the resources, or in this case, a lion and some other cat, wild cat of some sort. Um, intraspecific are the same species competing for the same resource. So that's two zebras. If there were two lions, if there were anything like that. So inter specific are different species. Intra are the same species. Same species. Intra, same. Inter, different. I have no way for you to remember this besides just remembering it. Sorry. Next, you have what do organisms compete for? Click on these to find the numbered circles and find out. So click on the numbered circles to find out. Polar bears, in this case, compete for food and meat. Kangaroos, in the case of this video, are for mates. Baboons are for territory and land. Okay, territory and land. So it depends on the types of organisms that they're going to be competing with, but typically it's food, mates, and territory. Food, mates, and territory. All right, so for the next few slides, starting at slide 12, we're going to go over symbiotic relationships. What in the world is a symbiotic relationship? So if you want to go down here and click on this and watch this video, it is very interesting. Oh my gosh, I closed out of the tab by accident. It's actually really helpful for you too. So mutualism, both of the organisms benefit. So they both are positive. So both positive, both happy. Commensalism, one benefits and the other is not harmed nor helped. One positive, one about it, right? One feels just like whatever. So happy and meh. Parasitism, one organism benefits while the other, um, while the other oh my gosh, there we go. While the other is harmed. So one's positive, one's negative. So one's happy, and then one is not benefiting. One is happy, one is sad. Right? Next, we have click the numbers and watch the video. So there are mutualisms. Some organisms clean other organisms. The fish cleaning get food, and the organisms being cleaned are benefited by the cleaning. Commensalism, an example is the aphids and the ants. Aphids get food from a plant and dispose of their waste. So the aphids eat the plant, and then the ants come along and eat the waste from the aphids. Next, we have parasitism. So these are ticks and other organisms like that. So ticks, which are the parasites, suck the blood of the organism. The host is harmed by this. You might not think that, but you are harmed if you have a tick or fleas or lice or anything like that. Those are all parasites. Another common parasite you may know of is a tapeworm. Tapeworms are parasites. They take your nutrients from you. All right, last slide that you need to do anything on. Slide 15 and 16. We're going to briefly talk about niches. You can pronounce this niche or niche. It's up to you. I pronounce it niche. Okay, niche. So what in the world is a niche? A niche is just a role that a species plays in a habitat. And that's all you need to know about a niche. When we come back from spring break, we will learn a lot more about niches. If you want to click on this link down here and learn more about it, please do so.